Thanks so much, Keith. Well, 2 months to the day, that is how long since Elijah Vue was reported missing from Two Rivers. The Amber Alert still active for the missing 3-year-old. Family and volunteers continue to have hope that he'll be found. In a First Alert update, Jamal James joined in on today's search efforts and how the community continues to remain positive.
Here at the Mikado Theater, people gather around the concession stand looking over a highlighted map to see all the places they've searched. As family and volunteers remain hopeful, 3-year-old Elijah Vue will be found.
That's what we're still out here every day, along with the volunteers and community. I think we have that hope, and that's really what's keeping us going, as we said all along, to hopefully to find him, to bring him home.
For many volunteers, they're participating because they could only imagine if this happens to someone close to them. Saturday afternoon, nearly 10 people came out to search the woods just north of Aurora Medical Center in Manitowoc, looking under trees, waterways, and bridges, trying to find even the smallest clues. Tom Michael says they've covered some ground, but there's still more work to do.
This whole thing just sucks that we have to do this, that people did this, that people are putting family members, putting him most importantly in this position. It's completely unnecessary, and it doesn't need to happen.
Ways that you can help in the efforts to find Elijah is by putting something blue on your property, signifying it's okay to search there. And if you see or hear anything, please call the tip line.
We hope that with all of us together we can find Elijah and bring him home.
Reporting in Manitowoc, Jamal James, Action 2 News.